Hello everybody, what's going on? And welcome back to the My Player Career mode. I hope you're all doing well. I've gone ahead and checked out the results of the poll that I gave you on the previous episode in deciding whether or not we wanted to sim to the end of the season. And over 80% of you agreed with our decision, so we will be doing that today. We've got 4 games to go, and in those 4 games, we're actually playing 2 of the teams down at the bottom of the table. We've got Osasuna to start. We've got Alaves in there as well. Granada, I think, 14th and 15th. And I think we have Getafe as well. So they're in the relegation zone. So realistically, all 4 of these games should be wins. So we should still get 3rd place in the league, whatever happens. So we are going to do that. In fact, I'll start off simming through that now. And then, of course, hopefully, we're picked for England so we can play in the World Cup. The plan of action is to play through the group stage today for you. That's if we're picked for all 3 of the games. If we're not, then depending on if we get through the group stage or not, we might even creep into the quarterfinal and play that game as well. But that's just depending on whether or not we're picked in the group stages. And of course, we could even throw it away here in La Liga. There's still no guarantee we're going to get the top 3. So actually, let's stop it there real quick and see what's happened in the first 2 games. So Osasuna was actually a 1-1 draw. That's not a good start. After that, Getafe, a 3-0 win to be expected. So 2 games left. Where does that put us in the league? So 6 clear still, with Valencia with a game in hand. So we now need to win our final 2 to guarantee 3rd. So Granada first, and this is the first of the 2. And then Alaves as well. I don't know if we're away or at home for these 2 games, so that could play a part. Already drawn 1 today. We are away to Granada. Don't lose the game. What is it going to be? A 4-0 win, as if it was ever in doubt. And I think that means that it is now secured top 3. Yes, there you go. So 6 points, the gap to Sevilla and Valencia. Top 3 is ours. So we can sim past Alaves, not having to worry about any sort of result here at all. And then it's the moment of truth. Will we get the call up to England? The final game of the season as well was a 3-1 win over Alaves. So that is how our La Liga season, or at least our first 6 months in a new league, has finished. And I've just seen as well the standings, which means we are called up for the World Cup, I think. Right? If I can see it, that means I'm called up. News. Yeah, there we go. So, World Cup squad. I'm excited to see what goes on. But before we do that, let's quickly take a look and see who got what awards. I mean, I don't think we'll be in there. I can't imagine we will be. So, team of the competition announced. I've just seen as well that Dembele didn't get the golden boot in the end. Jovic has got it. So, that's slightly annoying, really. He might have not scored in the past few games, which is why Jovic has come back to win it. But there's the team anyway. So Dembele is in the 11. And he is the only Atletico player to feature. Jovic, Messi, Arthur, Lopez, Hazard, Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Lenglet, Tagliafico and Courtois. Goalkeeper was Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Player of the competition, Luka Jovic. So there you have it. Just very quickly as well to show you, the Champions League has been won by Spurs. They've beaten Liverpool in the final by 2-1. Quite surprising with that result. The Europa League as well has been won by, when it decides to load, takes forever and I don't know why. I've clicked it, but it's just not loading. So I guess we'll be back in a second. Nope, it's done it now. Milan, they've beaten Roma by 3-1. So all Italian, all English finals in the Europa League and the Champions League. And we are selected for our first game against China. Because it might only be 3 games, I'll play the halves a bit longer so we get to see more action. Without further ado, it is our debut at a major competition for England, I believe. I'm not sure if we played. No, we didn't play in the Euros, did we? So, yeah, it's time to make our mark, if you will. Now, the interesting thing here is that Harry Kane, according to that, is starting out on the left wing. And Raheem Sterling is starting up front. No, that shouldn't happen. Sancho on the right, Oz, Ali and Winks in the midfield 3, Chilwell, Maguire, Stones, Alexander-Arnold with Pickford in goal. 490 plus rated players in the side. That's sensational. We should have a good run here, so let's find out how the first game goes. The expectation is that England will go quite far in the competition. Here is Raheem Sterling, but we have to lay down a marker with this game here and show just why everybody needs to take us serious. 14 minutes in, Raheem Sterling chance, lays it across, and it's not in. Sancho has just missed with the goal gaping. I thought Sterling should have taken the shot on himself, but selflessly laid it across, And Sancho pick out the corner. That's 1-0, but he's hit it straight at the goalkeeper. 90 rated Jadon Sancho, may I add, as well. So he should be burying that. What a chance for England. 15 minutes in. Corner ball. Make up for it with this. John Stones' glancing header. Wide of the far corner. Two very big opportunities here for England to take the lead. Neither one of them taken. I mean, we'll get more chances. You know, I mean, no disrespect to China, but we should just dominate the game and be peppering their goal, really, with chances during the game. But that's 2 already wasted here. And we can't be wasting good opportunities like that. Hold on a moment, because China are in! Oh, you are joking! 25 minutes in, a long ball up the field of play. I wasn't even commentating because they've done nothing. We've been sat in their half. They pinged the ball to the left-hand side. We lost the first 50-50, then the second, and we're behind against China. Are you joking? I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. We just lost 2 50-50s in a row. And all it was a long ball out to the left-hand side. Here is Sancho going through, trying to find a shooting opportunity. He's been brought down and a penalty's been given. Ah, it's such a soft penalty though as well. China won't be happy with that. But England here are a little bit shaken all of a sudden. Few mistakes beginning to creep in after we've gone 1-0 down. So we need this to go in. It'll probably be Harry Kane taking it, right? So this should be in the back of the net. Harry Kane normally very good from the penalty spot. Doesn't miss them often. So don't start now, Harry, please. I mean, that is cheeky. England 1, China 1. Kane Panenka's the penalty towards the left-hand side of the goal. And for the moment, the potential embarrassment has been stopped for now. Because if we were to lose this first game of the group stage, forget about trying to win it, because that would be out of the question if we were to lose this. Kane, though, cheekily does it. And at half-time, or getting towards half-time, we're back on level terms. Corner ball to China, and I don't know why Southgate is still trying this experiment with Harry Kane on the left wing, because it's not working. Like, it really isn't working. Will you just put Sterling back out on the left and move Kane into the central area? They've just hit the post. We've got half an hour to play and China could have been 2-1 up. Not the start that you want to be seeing, especially in a group where we should be favourites. We should, the key word, be favourites. But here today, China have actually done really well in the second half. I have to give them credit where it's due. Finally, the change is made. Sterling on the left and Kane's gone up front. Southgate, you played 6 minutes of that? And you've only just realised now that it's probably time to change it. Just dumb. Pure stupidity. Corner ball now for us to defend. Do not let them score. That's all I'm going to say. Just do not let them score. There's the delivery. Harry Kane is able to head the first one away. Now it goes back to the wide area. Again. Oh my goodness. Stones will get there. What are we doing defensively today? We look so bad defensively. We just panic whenever it's in our box. I don't get it. Like, have a little bit of composure for once and we'd be fine. Pickford, can you throw the ball, please? I've asked twice now and he's still got it. What's he doing? 7 minutes left. He's just wasting our own time. I've got no idea what's going on in this game. Let me just say that. England have been appalling here today. James Maddison's ball, looking for the run down this left-hand side of Raheem Sterling. Will he get there and meet it? Not quite. Run straight out of play. 5 minutes to go. And we don't actually deserve to win the game. Last minute of the game as China inside our penalty area. Now towards the edge. There's the shot. Pickford saves it. But for a second, it looked like that was going into his bottom corner. And I think once this corner's sent in, we only have time to defend it. There won't be time for a breakaway. Forget about trying to... Oh, wait a second. Actually, Pickford, throw it now. Look at the space. You've waited too long. This is what I'm talking about. And then when he does throw it, he throws it straight to him. Oh, we've been a joke today. Maddison, Maguire, 30 seconds left. We need to get the ball up the field of play, boys. Not mess about with it at the back. There's the pass through to Sterling. We're over 20 seconds of the time slot. Sterling across to win it for Ryan Sessegnon. England 2, China 1. We've stolen it in the last seconds of the game. And stolen is the key word because we have not deserved that. It's awful for China, who have deserved so much more today. but they're going to go home empty-handed from the first group stage game of the World Cup. England able to just about do it, but Gareth, you need to give your head a shake. Harry Kane on the left and Sterling up front. Why? Why would you even think that that would be a good idea? Kane did little on the left-hand side, and in the end, a lucky penalty which was soft for Harry Kane to take and score, and a 94th minute winner is what has won us our first group stage game. Talk about not doing it the easy way. I don't know what the easy way is on this channel, apparently. Oh, what was that? It's good to get the job done, but we have to be better moving forward. We now move to our second group stage game of this World Cup, where Colombia are our opponents. They beat Greece in game number 1 by 1-0. So we are the two teams with 3 points currently. So one of us, if we can win here, is, if they win, of course, is going to take that top spot. If it's a draw, it'll stay as it is. So we need to win the game. And under no uncertain terms, we must show an improvement to that last game against China. So again, why? Why is it Sterling up front? I wish I could change this. I can't actually change how the team sets out. But why again have we got Harry Kane on the left wing and Sterling up front? You watch. Sterling's going to go and bang a hat-trick in now and then make me look stupid. But I just don't get it. Why? Why would you set it out like that? Kane does nothing on the left wing. He's not a winger. Anyway, let's see what happens then. Jefferson Lerma combines well with Morelos, and Pickford has made the first real save of the game. There's been a couple of half chances which were hit straight at the goalkeeper, but that one is quality from Jordan Pickford. Right hand to make it. Morelos denied the opening goal of this game. Colombia corner though. Pickford again is there to punch it away. I should have read that was going that way. I didn't in the end, and Colombia will get it back, but that's offside. Second half underway. Raheem Sterling already as we begin it, looking to set us up nicely. We spun and found the finish. England 1, Colombia 0. We didn't have that kind of quality in the first half, but now we found it in the second. And that's the breakthrough we were waiting for. Excellent work by Raheem Sterling to find us with the pass, but I knew for sure I didn't want to take it with the right foot. I had to try and get it on the left, and you can see there's the turn away. Just a little gap as well to find, and we did exactly that. Again, it should be Harry Kane up front. It's not at the moment, it's Sterling, and in that particular occasion it worked well because Sterling ran in behind, which Harry Kane wouldn't normally do. So that time it's worked well, but other than that, every other sort of area of the game today, Harry Kane would have been the better choice up front. But anyway, I can't complain because that particular occasion it worked. Corner ball England. Sancho sends it in. Maguire wins the first header. Chilwell wins the second. And it's 2-0 England. And what a goal that is. Set piece masterclass from England. I'm not sure if it was meant to work out like that, but it looked like it was planned. Maguire wins the first header, sends it back in. And Chilwell, it is a phenomenal effort from the left back to even score with a header from there, because he has to put all the power behind it. You can see all Maguire really does is put it back in there. The Chilwell has to get the power behind it as well, and not only does he do that, he finds the accuracy alongside with it. Ospina can't make the save. Colombia 0, England 2. Sancho in acres of space here for England. Pulls it back on the left foot. Deep cross to Rashford to pull it back into the centre. And it's 3-0. It was already game, set and match anyway. But Marcus Rashford, who's come on for Raheem Sterling, has pulled it back. And we've got our second of the game as well. Quality England move. And now we're beginning to find our mojo. We're beginning to find the rhythm that everybody expected to see from us coming into the World Cup that we didn't see in our opening game. It has been a much better performance from us. 3-0, convincing, professional performance. Here is Villa. Colombia looking for a consolation goal, which they might find. James Rodriguez! It is 3-1. I don't remember Rodriguez starting, actually, if I'm thinking back to it. So I feel like he's come off the bench. Why wasn't he starting? He's one of the better players in this Colombia team, and he's shown it there, finding the finish. It is only going to be a consolation at most here. Harry Kane back doing some defensive duties. Not well, may I add, but he was back there. So we'll applaud the effort, even though it didn't have the desired outcome. And James Rodriguez gets his goal But other than that, it's really been a bleak day here for Colombia. They've not offered too much other than that early chance that they got and that one there. So it's pretty much all England. Hernandez to Lerma. Nice move. Nice pick out. What was I saying about it being a professional performance? Colombia 2, England 3. We were 3-0 up. It doesn't look like it's as one-sided as the game has actually been by the scoreline now. Jefferson Lerma. Nice move, actually, from Colombia. They will question where this has been all game because they've shown a sign of life, but it's taken them 90 minutes, really, to find it, or 85. Jefferson Lerma's got them another goal, and we're quite fortunate there isn't enough time for them to get another one in the game. We will hold on to the win, but from 3-0 to 3-2 is abysmal. And that's kind of shadowed a lot of the good work we've done today. At least we still got the win anyway. Our last group stage game then sees us take on Greece, where a draw is enough to see us through into the next round, into the knockout rounds, I should say, as group winners. We can't be caught by Colombia if we draw the game, but if we lose and Colombia win, that could actually knock us completely out because that'll put us all on 6. So yeah, just get the draw and we're into the next round or the knockout rounds as group winners, which is what you want to be. You don't want to be facing one of the other group winners unless they end up being somebody that's not that great. We won't even read into it too much. Forget about that. Let's just head off into game and get the result. Harry winks towards Raheem Sterling. Sterling can keep hold of the ball now as well. Now find Kane. Kane's back heel towards us. There's a man waiting in the middle. It's Dele Alli. And the offside flag stays down. England 1, Greece 0. Takes us 18 minutes to open up the scoring here. And I thought that we might have been just offside, but Dele Alli was correctly onside, and that has allowed the goal to stand. He was never going to miss it from there, was he? Be interesting to see it from an angle where we could get a bit more of a look in to see if he was actually onside. Who cares though? We're leading by a goal to 0, and as mentioned, the draw was enough here. So, provided we don't have a massive mistake or you know, error, we should be into the knockout rounds as group winners. Ben Chilwell has just been sent off and a penalty given. I mean, it's not the best challenge in the world when you see it from there. The reason you didn't see it from open play is because I was actually focused on something else. And then all of a sudden, saw that the penalty had been given and a straight red for Ben Chilwell. Donis will take it and score. I mean, I don't think it's a penalty, don't get me wrong, but a red card. He's not last man. He's not denied a goal scoring opportunity, and the challenge wasn't really that bad. That's quite surprising to me there, I have to say. Referee's given it anyway, and we are now back to 1-1 with 10 men. The one thing we can't do is lose the game. That's for sure. So, we've still plenty of time to go here. This is going to be a very long 70-plus minutes for us now. Greece come forward again. And there's the shots. How is that gone in? If we actually don't make it through the group stage of the World Cup, I actually might cry. How does this even... Pickford, move! Do something! Anything at all! Don't just stand there like a lemon. Unless he thinks it's going wide. That's the only thing I can actually think of. That is literally the only excuse I can give, is that he thinks it's going wide. But he doesn't even move. He just stands there. I don't know what's going on in the Colombia game either. So, if they're winning, I don't know what this means. Are we out? Are we still in? I've not a clue. Greece are 2-1 up. We've been playing with 10 men for so long. We've kept them out, and then that happens. Here is Ali back to Sancho. Sancho's delivery. Kane needs to win it, and does! Harry Kane! He's done nothing all day from left wing. And the one time that he pops up in the box is to make it England 2, Greece 2. And with that going in, we're through. Guaranteed. Oh, we've had to work hard today to get these wins. Or even results, I should say. Because this doesn't even look like it's going to be a win anyway. It's 2-2. But Harry Kane, get in. I knew he'd always come good playing on the left wing. I knew it. 2-2. And that is enough to do it. But we've still got 9 minutes left. I'm taking off here as well. On comes James Maddison. Can we please see this out? Don't tell me Greece are going to score again. Here is Maddison through for Ali. Chance to win it for England. And Dele Alli's done it. Now it's guaranteed. England 3, Greece 2. Not only have we come back to get the draw, we might take the win as well. And this will mean Greece are out, regardless of what's happening against... Actually, no, because that could throw it into a three-way if China win the game. I'm already penciling in that Colombia will get a result against China, whether it's a draw or a win. So if it stays like this, then Greece are out if Colombia have managed at least a draw in that game. But if China win it, I've got no idea who go through. So that's going to be quite a surprise for us if China do end up winning the game. 3 minutes to go. We've won it here. I feel like they're running out of time, Greece, to make anything happen. They've given it their all against a resilient England side who've played with 10 men for 65, 70 minutes of the game after Chilwell's red card and resulting penalty. We've dug deep and we've done it. But in the knockout rounds, it's going to be a whole different story. The quality just goes up that little bit more as well. So we have to rise to the occasion too. Full time, result is in. Let's see who made it through which group and who we are going to face in that knockout round. So, my friends, that is going to be the end of today. But we'll take a look through the groups and see who is in the next round. Italy and Uruguay make it through Group A. So we could get Uruguay. In fact, isn't the World Cup actually already set out to who you would play anyway? So take no notice of me anyway. But Portugal, Russia from Group B. Group C is us. And we managed to win all 3 games in the end, even if they were quite difficult. Colombia did beat China, so they are also through. Group D, Netherlands and Brazil. Oh, imagine getting Brazil in the next round. That would be quite a game. In Group E, Spain and Hungary make it through. Germany and Poland from Group F. Group G and H are still to play, but it's France and Norway right now in Group G. And in Group H, Switzerland and Argentina. So they are the ones in pole position. Unfortunately, though, you'll have to wait until the next episode to see who we've got in the knockout round. So the plan then is to play if we end up all the way to the final of the World Cup within the next episode. Of course, it depends on how we get on, because with it being knockout football, if we don't win the game, we won't play anymore. So that will then see us into the start of next season effectively with Atletico Madrid. But you will see every game up until the final if we end up going through in each round. So that is the plan. If you enjoyed today's episode, though, a like would be greatly appreciated. A massive thank you for all of your support on the channel as well. If you are new around here, like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below. I know how much you guys love this series, so I will try and get the very next episode out for you tomorrow to enjoy. Until then, though, have a great day, have a great evening, and I will catch you all again soon. Adios!